G'day guys, welcome back to another video. The last couple of days I've been staying at Fitzroy Island, which is a short 45-minute ferry trip south of Cairns. It's a beautiful island with a few walks on there and some world-class snorkeling, so it's well worth the travel destination. Well worth the travel destination if you are looking for something to do in Cairns. Sadly, we didn't get to do any snorkeling because it was quite windy, but apart from the wind, the weather was really nice. So I'm going to walk you through the 4 different walks on the island and just give you a rundown of what they're like and why I think they're so beautiful. So just before I get into the walks, I have to make a disclaimer that the island has maps that give you an indication of the distance and the time for each walk, and the distances are pretty accurate, but the times that they give are pretty unrealistic. They're far longer than you will need to take, but as I go through each of the walks, I'll give you how long I sort of think they'll take and how long they took me. So first walk we'll get into is Nudey Beach. Nudey Beach, nudist beach? I'm sure you're wondering. No, it's not a nudist beach. There's actually no legal nudist beaches in Queensland, so very family friendly. The walk, it's about 10 minutes and roughly 600 meters each way. If you just walk towards Foxy's Bar and Grill from the resort, you keep walking in that direction and you'll get to a small sign that says Nudey Beach, and that's the start of the walk. The whole walk is either a bitumen footpath or there's a few rocky steps that you have to navigate around. So for less able-bodied people, it won't be easy, but almost anyone could walk it. It's not a difficult walk, yeah, and should take 10 to 15 minutes. Once you finish the walk, you'll get down to the beach. The beach is made up of coral rather than sand, so not so nice on your feet, but a beautiful white color, and the water's amazing. It turns the water a really clear blue greeny color, which you can see why it's one of the best beaches in Australia. The snorkeling, you can snorkel at either end of the beach, but in the middle of the beach, it's really nice for swimming. There's not too much coral that you have to worry about, and it's deep enough at high tide that you can go for a nice swim. Alright, so the next walk is the Secret Garden walk. It starts just on the Nudey Beach side of Foxy's Bar and Grill. You'll see a little sign saying the Secret Garden and sort of heads towards the center of the island. It's only a 10-minute walk again each way, maybe even less if you want to get it over and done with. About 500 meters each way, and it's not as walking friendly as the Nudey Beach walk. It's more a gravel track with rocky steps again and not as wide. Still a beautiful walk right through the rainforest, and once you get to the end of the walk, there's a really nice wooden platform with a couple of seats that you can sit down and take a break and enjoy the sounds of the rainforest. The Lighthouse and the Summit walk are the 2 more difficult walks on the island and will require a greater level of fitness than the other 2. Both of these are accessed from the same track. There's a circuit to the summit, so you can either start from the campground or you can start from the Turtle Rehabilitation Centre. To walk to the lighthouse, you start from the Turtle Rehabilitation Centre and you just follow the road the whole way there. It becomes quite steep and doesn't level out for about 1.6 kilometers. And once you reach that mark, you will see a turnoff to the right saying the Summit Walk, and if you continue on there, it'll take you to the lighthouse, and you should see the lighthouse off to your left. It is only another 400 or 500 meters to the lighthouse, and once you get there, it's a beautiful view over the eastern side of the island, but can be very windy and not so ideal for a picnic. There's some information signs inside the lighthouse. However, you'll have to read them through the windows because you can't actually enter the lighthouse. To continue on to the summit walk, retrace your steps back to the summit turnoff, and it'll be another 750 meters to the summit. You start off on some rocky steps, and then you'll join back onto the four-wheel drive road that you walked up on. Once you get to a few old foundations, the track then becomes more gravelly and more of a classic bushwalking track, and you slowly make your way through the forest up until you get to some larger boulders. And once you get to those larger boulders, the track sort of makes a 180-degree turn, and that's when you know you'll be at the top. So you'll come out at a wooden platform, much like the one in the Secret Garden walk, which has a few seats which are a welcome break for the legs, and it offers an amazing, almost 360-degree view over the island. There's a rocky peak that you can climb up on with a little plaque on it if you want to experience the highest point of the island, but the wooden platform's just spectacular, and you'll definitely get some amazing shots on here. We actually came up every morning we've been here to watch the sunrise, which is just beautiful, and even when there is a couple of clouds around, it's really pretty. So on your way back down the summit walk, you can choose to go back the way you came, or you can complete the circuit. And this second side of the summit walk is a bit steeper and shorter, but is steps, whether they're rock steps or man-made stairs, pretty much the whole way down. So yeah, if you're looking to get to the top a bit quicker, you'll probably choose to start from the campground and walk up the steps, but doing the circuit, yeah, it doesn't really make much difference. So once you begin making your way down the stairs on this side of the island, there's amazing views out towards the resort and the mainland, and then eventually you'll get back into the rainforest, and then it's a short time before you reach a sign. If you're staying at the campground or just doing the day trip to Fitzroy, you turn right, and then it's only another 5 minutes or so down to the campground. So if you go the full circuit, you'll probably take 1.5 to 2 hours. That's not including the lighthouse. The lighthouse might add on an extra 15 to 20 minutes. Full circuit is 4.2 Ks, I believe. And yeah, a really nice walk, and definitely worth doing if you are into your hiking. The summit is stated to be 269 meters tall, so not a tall summit, and can be done by anyone with a moderate level of fitness. Well, that completes our 4 walks. These walks are a great way to take in the entire beauty of this island. All 4 of the walks can be done together in one day. However, if you are staying on the island, you can stay at the resort or the campground. The resort restaurant offers all 3 meals of the day, and the Foxy's Bar and Grill offers lunch and dinner, and I can assure you they do great meals. I hope I've got you keen on your own adventures to Fitzroy Island, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. Until the next one, enjoy your own adventures and happy hiking.